seem a little down.
Oh, I'm all right. I just saw a homeless lady outside earlier and thought I'd give her a buck, but she obviously said no. I mean, what's a buck gonna do? Buy her a house? I don't know, I just feel so stupid. I always want to help these people, but I'm just some baby-faced, naive, privileged kid trying to give real charity to a bunch of well-earned cynics.
Sounds like you're going cynical yourself. Although I can't say it's well earned.
Perhaps not, but optimists don't make for very good writers, do they? I mean, you got to be a little cynical and hard-edged to write some really meaningful stuff,
How's the writing been coming, by the way?
Well, I figured you had enough cynicism for one afternoon, so I won't give an honest answer.
I hate dishonesty more than I hate cynicism.
Fair enough. It's been going pretty terribly, motivation-wise, anyhow. I mean, I used to fear that nobody would just ever get to read the stuff that I write, but now I fear that even if they do get to read it, they'd find it all bullshit.
I don't think it's all bullshit.
And maybe not all of it, but most of it.
I'm afraid your dad's starting to rub off on you.
What do you mean? Dad's always positive.
Maybe around you, not so much around me.
Maybe he just thinks you can handle it better.
He probably just doesn't want you to become more cynical than you already are.
I'm not a cynic, I'm just a realist.
That's what all cynics say.
True, but a man cannot see the world for what it could be if he does not first see the world for what it is. Same goes for Los Angeles, which, in my opinion, is the most apathetic shithole in the history of the universe.
Then why do you stay here?
Because I'm trying to be the change I want to see. There's some optimism for you.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Hey, Noah. Oh, I'm doing all right. How's your day been going?
Good. Do you want cookies out in your waffle house?
You know me too well. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thanks.
Have you want that?
Awesome. All right, here's 7 for you.
Don't worry. Just give me 6.
Oh, but it still costs $603 with tax, doesn't it?
Yes, I started using my extra pennies to help pay for people's ice cream. This way, they don't have a bunch of horns bouncing around.
Oh, that's a pretty great idea. Well, thank you very much. 603 then.
Those are you tip me all the time, and I'll tip you.
All right, if you insist. Now I have an extra $1 to buy a donut.
Always.
Even better.
How are things at work?
They're fine. I just had a 4-hour shift earlier today, and it's nice getting done before nightfall, but kind of boring.
Is the pizza there any good?
It's okay, but when you eat it every day, it starts to taste like shit.
Fair enough. But tell me how you're really doing lately. I mean, really. And don't give me this, oh, I'm good, and how are you bullshit.
Well, I'm good. How are you? No, I'm just kidding. I've been pretty discouraged lately, to be honest.
Really? About what in particular?
Oh, I don't know. My future as a writer, making friends, succeeding in anything other than being a nice person. And don't tell me that being a nice person is plenty enough, because I know that's not true.
I would never tell you that, Joe. Trust me, I know that being a nice person is a curse as much as it is a blessing. So, what else is troubling you?
I guess I just don't feel like I have much of a purpose. I mean, nobody really cares what I do as a writer, let alone what I do as the pizza shop or, anything else. I mean, I've always had a gift for making people feel seen and loved, and I enjoy that, but I haven't found anybody who can make me feel seen and loved in the same way. They can appreciate me, sure. I appreciate you, you're so sweet, but appreciation and love aren't the same thing. And I know I'm blessed with a loving family and all, and some friends, I guess, but let's face it, if I were to die tomorrow, you, Mom, and everyone else who's ever loved me would find a way to move on. That's just the way it goes.
Well, I've struggled with some of those same thoughts myself throughout my life, Joe, and I can't say I've come up with any satisfying answers. But human beings were loved less than we hope, and more than we realize. It's a tough in-between. But you listen to me now. If ever there was anybody with a tangible purpose, it's you. And it's not to write great screenplays or even to be a so-called nice person. It's to show lonely and overlooked people that they matter, that they too have a special place on this earth. I always watched when you would seek out the isolated old man after mass growing up, or the way you made conversation with the slow cashiers at Walmart, even though they were holding up the whole line. You have a unique gift for loving people within the context of their own little world. I've been on the receiving end of that gift. And believe me, it's made an immeasurable difference in my life. You're here for a reason, Joe. And I love you. More than I can say.
Thanks, Dad. Well, hey, Mom. What's up? He did what? No. It must have been an accident or something. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Hi, Joe. Are you okay?
I'm not doing too well, no, I know, but ice cream will definitely help.
Do you want your
betcha. That'd be great. Thanks, Noah.
What is it? That's the only reason I do.
No, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Also, really, my dad counted the pennies in here last night. They was exactly $6.03.
$6 of pennies. No, they're your pennies. You save those. I can pay.
Yes, Joe, I want you to feel better.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Noah. You're a pretty great guy, you know.
You're a terrific man, Joe.
Terrific. Thanks. That means a lot. Have a good day, Noah. Hey, Mrs. Lovett? Oh, I just had to tell you how great you were in the show. That was amazing.
Thank you.
You, on your way to Denny's, I presume? That's still the theater kid tradition?
Yes, it is. I'm actually really tired, so I think I'll probably go home, but
Fair enough.
were you a theater kid?
I was, well, in high school, actually. I gave it up in college, but as they say, once a theater kid, always a theater kid.
Yes.
You know, now that I think of it, I remember seeing you play Gertrude last year in that sexed-up version of Seussical they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were quite memorable, I have to say.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah.
I'm Joe, by the way. Yeah.
Mrs. Levitt. Jessica. I can officially say that. I experimented with method acting for the role, so.
Oh, is that so? Did you bake any pies?
Just a few. Only apple and pumpkin. Don't worry. I am not that much of a method actor.
Well, I should certainly hope not. But are you a senior here at UCLA?
Yes, unfortunately, I just have no idea what I'm gonna do with my life after college.
No, that's fair. I didn't know either. I still don't really know what the hell I'm doing. But
Are you happy at least?
oh, on and off. But I try to make the on days outnumber the off ones.
Are you successful at it?
Not recently. No, my dad just killed himself pretty recently, actually. So I'm dealing with that. But, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Joe.
No, it's fine. I'm getting through it, you know.
You so wanted to see Sweeney Todd.
Well, the brilliance of song time always cheers me up, even when he's talking about how we all deserve to die and such. But
Though I bet probably being cheered up isn't enough, right?
well, no, not in the long run, but I'm taking it one day at a time. But anyhow, I'll let you get back to what you're doing. But it was so great to meet you. Wonderful job. You got a great career ahead of you. If that's what
Thank
you
you
want.
so much.
But,
Are you parked in the main lot?
No, I actually took the bus here from West Hollywood. I'm the only guy in LA without a car still. So.
Oh no. Well, I'm more than happy to give you a ride home if you'd like.
Yeah, if it's not too much trouble for you, that'd be great, Jessica. I would like to stop in a Ralph's on the way back, if that's okay.
Yeah, I have nowhere to be today, so.
Terrific. All right, mission accomplished. Got the medicine.
That's your medicine?
Oh, cookie dough is all I need. I don't got money to waste on that pharmaceutical shit.
Listen, if you were going through a breakup, I would agree, but I don't think that that's going to help you with the kind of pain that you're going through right now.
Well, only one way to find out.
You're gonna get diabetes like this. You know that,
You
right?
can't get diabetes in one day.
One day?
I'll take it slow, I promise. Well, we can get going if you want, but before I forget, we should hang out some other time. I promise I have things to talk about other than suicide and depression, but...
Here, I'll write my phone number down for you.
All right, sure.
So, are you gonna get that all over my car?
I'll do my best not to.
Alright.
It's already kind of a mess, but Walmart jeans, huh?
Hey, don't judge.
You'd be the Hollister type, huh? I misjudged you.
I personally think there's nothing sexier than a pair of jeans that doesn't cost the same amount as 10 meals for a starving child, yeah?
Oh, fair point. Well, anyway, before you lecture me further, let's get going.
And hey, by the way, I work at the Denny's by the school, so if you ever want to stop by for some more diabetes. Oh, sorry, I mean pancakes,
yes, of
right?
course.
Yeah.
I'll consider that. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you.
And can you promise me that you will try not to eat that all in one night?
I'll do my best. Thank you, Jessica.
Of course.
Thanks, dear. So, Joe, are you still in school?
No, I finished 2 years ago, actually. I went to UCLA too, though.
What did you study?
No, screenwriting. I mean, I don't know, it was kind of not a waste of time, but I don't know, I just feel like writing should be self-taught, so I think I would have wanted to put my education dollars elsewhere, but, you know, it worked okay. I got my degree, so.
I see. And what are you doing now?
Well, I just work at a pizza shop right now, you know, making ends meet, but.
Dad, do you have any cookie dough in the fridge?
My God, Jessica. Can't you at least take one bite of your pizza before thinking about dessert?
I always gotta have something to look forward to. What can I say?
Don't we all? Yes, there's still some peanut butter cookie dough in the fridge.
Perfect. My dad works for a cookie dough company.
Oh, is that so? I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah, I mean, they make all kinds of baked goods, but their specialty is cookie dough.
Fascinating. You know, I do love cookie dough, I have to say.
Doesn't he ever?
Oh, shut up. But,
Who doesn't? Especially kids from the screw salmonella generation. But it could become quite a self-indulgent love.
oh, that's true. As Jessica knows, I'm certainly guilty of binge eating excessive amounts from time to time. I'm working on it, though.
Now, if instead of making you feel bloated and increasingly self-pitiful, cookie dough caused you to more deeply empathize with the people around you, it could be called a noble indulgence. But for now, it's merely a selfish one. For now.
Dad, what are you getting at?
Well, having been a pharmacist for several years, sometimes I think about, well...
Just say it, okay? You know you want to.
You know how much I enjoy experimentation. And lately, I've been experimenting with an empathy drug that I'd love to lace a few batches of cookie dough with.
An empathy drug? Now how exactly would that work?
Well, basically, it would permanently strengthen the supramarginal gyrus, which is the section of the brain responsible for empathy. Of course, there are already people who are natural-born empaths, but this drug would heighten a person's emotional reading capabilities, even further than that, to the point where they could read other people's desires and insecurities with almost perfect accuracy. I really can't be talking about any of the specifics, though. It's kind of classified.
Classified. Dad, please do not be lacing cookie dough with anything. I don't care if it's for the greater good. I don't want you going to prison.
Don't worry. I won't do anything foolish.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
Well, that's very fascinating, sir, I have to say. You think he's really gonna do it, though?
I don't know. He's definitely had some crazy ideas, and some of them he's actually followed through on. So there's a chance, but this one, I don't really see how he would do it. So I don't know.
Well, they probably didn't think penicillin was possible back in the day, but that became a reality, so you never know.
You don't know. So be careful next time you binge eat cookie dough.
Well, I'm not the most careful person, as you know, but I shall do my best, I assure you. Jessica?
There you are. I was just at your apartment.
Oh yeah? What are you doing over there today, huh?
Well, first, how are you?
Not terrific, to be honest. I just got fired from the pizza shop.
Oh, no. You didn't really like that job, though, right?
No, but it was a job. You know, I needed the money, and I am a starving artist, so that doesn't help much. But
Well, I'm sure you'll find another job. Why'd they fire you?
well, I don't know. I know it sounds dumb, but I just couldn't go in. I kept thinking of Dad's suicide and how little I matter to most people, and I just couldn't pick up the phone. I couldn't do anything. So you no call, no show enough, you're out. But I still am broke, so it doesn't help.
Well, I mean, I totally understand, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Maybe this will make you feel a little bit better.
Oh yeah? What's this now? That's why you came to see me, eh?
Yeah, it's leftover cookie dough from my dad's work.
Oh, the special dough, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do my best not to eat it all in one sitting, but no promises.
Okay, well, no, you should promise me that because you should not eat it in one sitting.
Well, Mr. Diabetes here, yeah? Well, thank you, Jessica. Are you doing anything right now? Or
Actually, I gotta get going. I have a date tonight.
a date?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
that's exciting.
yeah, no, it's like a get to know you right now, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, good luck with that, and thanks for the dough. I'll enjoy it in a few nights sittings, I assure you,
Okay,
so.
perfect. Okay.
All
Bye,
right,
Joe.
good luck. We'll see you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
it's
wait.
fine. It's...
No, wait, no. No, it's not okay. Is it? You just want to go home. You're having a terrible day. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I just... I have to...
Get that for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Chivalry will be dead soon. I promise. She's out there somewhere, my friend. Don't give up looking yet. God. Jessica? I think I got sympathy salmonella from that cookie dough you gave me from your dad. Well, empathy salmonella, but I prefer the alliteration.
Oh my god, Joe, I'm so sorry. I can't believe my dad drugged the cookie dough I gave you.
No, no need to apologize. Maybe it'll automatically qualify me to be a mental therapist. I mean, I do need a new job, so.
Maybe. I literally can't believe this is happening to you. It's so insane.
I just wish I had eaten the dough a little bit sooner.
What do you mean?
Well, if I had known what my dad was feeling at the time, I could have helped him. I could have consoled him, stopped him before he, you know.
You don't know that, Joe. I mean, people suffering from really severe depression do a really good job at hiding it from people, even from people with heightened empathy.
I suppose.
Joe, you were everything you needed to be for your dad and more. I mean, empathy drug or not, there's no way for anyone to ever know what's going on inside someone's soul. And now you're left with this gift, and I don't really know how or what you would do with it, but I know that you have to do something.
I will. Well, as my sophomore year English teacher used to say, I'll let it marinate for a bit, but I'm sure I'll come up with a thesis statement by the end of the week.
empathy drug, and how did you get your hands on
Well, Jessica's dad somewhat explained the science to me. I still don't completely understand it. Basically, it strengthens the supramarginal gyrus in the brain permanently, and whenever you look someone in the eyes, you can detect the depression, the suicide, the happiness, whatever it is they're feeling in that moment. And it's overwhelming. It's brief, but it's I feel it. As for how I got my hands on it, well, Jessica gifted me a batch from her dad's fridge, not realizing it was the drugged one, and I consumed it.
So what do you intend to do with this newfound ability of yours?
Well, that's what I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, the reason I started doing the grocery deliveries on my bike was I thought I'd meet all sorts of people with potential emotional struggles. I could look them in the eyes while giving them their groceries or whatever, and if they were depressed or suicidal, I could be there for them. I could give them a smile at the very least. But even that, I don't think is much of a tangible plan. I don't know.
Spoken like your father's son. He had a similar mission he tried to carry out. Almost every night, he would wander the streets, talking to homeless people, and anyone who seemed to need a listening ear. Places like soup kitchens, shelters, or anything organized were way too bureaucratic for him. He felt that the only way to genuinely show people love was to do it outside of the system. He didn't want to tell anyone but me. Well, he didn't want to tell me either, but I forced it out of him. And he did do a lot of good. But he never thought that. He often felt discouraged and angry at times, lamenting that the earth was not built for kindness, only indifference. I guess all those bitter feelings just haunted and consumed him more than I ever realized. I just hope he sees how many lives he brightened.
I'm sure he does, Mom, and I promise to carry on his legacy somehow.
Hey, cool sweater.
Oh, thanks. It's my favorite candy.
I wish I had one of those.
I can buy you one if you want.
That'd be nice.
Awesome. I'll be right back.
Thanks. Hey, peanut butter cups.
That's right.
Can you get me one?
Sure. That's fine.
How's your grocery store delivery thing going?
Oh, it's going okay. I don't know. There's not much emotional profiling I can do without kind of seeming creepy, but I'm doing the best I can with each person I meet. There's a few depressed people out there I've tried to smile at. But I don't know, Jessica, I've been thinking more recently about the greater implications of my sympathy salmonella. I just don't think little old Joe Sidewalk is enough to really, use its full potential. But if I were to become something bigger than Joe Sidewalk, something symbolic, well, then maybe this concept will have some Sid Charisse level legs. Sid Charisse, the green lady in Singing in the Rain, Fred Astaire's partner in The Bandwagon.
Yeah, my movie knowledge isn't very good. My musical knowledge is
Oh,
epic,
I see.
but
Sweeney Todd's, but Singing in the Rain.
yeah,
No. Poor uncultured thing. But anyhow, as a kid, I always grew up watching the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies and the Christopher Reeve Superman, and I always looked up to these characters and their sense of responsibility towards humanity. And I thought, what if I became a similar sort of superhero, but rather than the life and the limb, it would be the heart and the soul that I'm saving. I go up to people, I look in their eyes, and if they're depressed, suicidal, I could be there for them in that moment.
Okay, all right. I mean, pretty lofty to want to be a superhero.
I suppose, yes.
But I hear you. If you were a superhero, what would your name be?
Well, I was thinking, actually, Reese's Man. No, I'm serious. I was walking down the street today, and several homeless people were complimenting my shirt. They seemed excited for a brief, fleeting moment. There's something about chocolate and peanut butter that brings people together. It makes them see their capacity for joy and for love. And if I were Reese's Man, I think it could really make an impact.
Okay. I mean, yes, people do love Reese's, so it's a sweet idea. But I think unless you were sponsored by them, you might come into some copyright issues.
Oh, damn copyright laws. Well, I don't know. Let's see. How about Terrificman?
Terrificman?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a 7-year-old wrote it, but...
Well, no, it's actually what my friend Noah called me once in the ice cream shop. We were having a real nice conversation and said some nice things to each other, and he said,
You're a terrific man, Joe.
I said, that's got a nice ring to it. That could be a great, competitor with Superman, Terrificman. We never heard of Terrificman.
Okay, all right, I like it. All right, I'll take it. Terrificman, that's your name. But now, how do you separate yourself from Joe Sidewalk, like visually?
Well, I could wear peanut butter cup-shaped sunglasses or something.
No, I think your blue eyes are important. I think they have soul and kindness to them.
Oh, all right.
Cover them up.
True. How about open-rimmed peanut butter cup-shaped sunglasses?
Okay, that does solve the eye part, but I don't know, I feel like you'd end up kind of shutting off a portion of your target audience, right? Because if you're allergic to peanut butter and I see you in that sweatshirt and those glasses, I'm running.
Fair enough. Well, maybe just regular glasses or something like that, or I don't know, something happy looking. Maybe I'll wear clown makeup or something.
Like the Joker?
I was thinking more Jimmy Stewart in The Greatest Show on Earth, although I guess he did euthanize his wife. Or maybe color is the thing. Maybe I don't know, wear like a white medical outfit or something.
Like Nurse Ratched.
Nurse Ratched. I thought you knew nothing about movies.
Well, I read that one in school.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay, I think the sweatshirt's a good idea. Maybe you don't do anything with your face. I mean, Superman didn't wear a mask or didn't wear anything.
No, but he could distinguish himself from Clark Kent with the nerdy glasses. But how do I distinguish myself as Terrificman? I can't be Clark Kent and Terrificman at the same time.
I mean, you could do like an inverse of Superman. You could wear the glasses and look a little nerdy when you are Terrificman, and it'd probably help with your approachability too.
Well, perhaps. Well, I'll give it some thought, but I guess the next question is, if I do sense somebody's suicidal or depressed, how exactly do I approach them? I mean, how do I just go up and start that conversation with a complete stranger?
I don't know. I think people in pain want to share with someone. And so if you went up to someone and you were genuine and you asked them about the things that they care about, I think they'd want to share with you.
Well, it's certainly an idealistic concept, but I'll give it some practice, some thought. But look out, you might just meet Terrificman the next time I see you. So. Cloudy out today, isn't it? Does that make you feel depressed? No, it's not gonna work. It's never cloudy out here anyway. So, you like Reese's? No. I can kind of feel that you want to kill yourself. Can I do anything about that? No. Damn.
And you ask them about the things that they care about, I think they'd want to share with you.
Hey, do you know where I can get a good beer around here? You know where I can get a good beer around here?
You tourists love your stereotypes. A poor little homeless guy like me is definitely gonna know where to find beer.
Well, I wasn't trying to stereotype. I just figured you were tired of hearing, hey, do you want my leftover Cheesecake Factory? Or have you tried looking for a shelter?
Screw shelters. They just take you in and then throw you out again.
Exactly. Well, is there anything I can get for you?
How about a hot babe and some cocaine?
Well, I wish I could, but...
I'm just messing with you. Nah, I don't need anything. Thanks, though.
All right. Are you sure?
Well, I mean, I won't mind a peanut butter cup.
Fair enough. I guess I am a walking piece of product placement. Yeah, I can go get you some peanut butter cups. Hey, what's your name, by the way?
Ricky, what's your name?
Well, most of my friends call me Terrificman. Do you know where I can get baptized around here? Oh, hello, or hi. Do you know where I can get stoned around here? Oh, hi. Do you know where I can get intellectual enlightenment around here? Oh, hi. Do you know where I can get aroused around here? Do you like Reese's? Yeah, maybe Terrific Man is not so terrific of an idea after all.
Alright, don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, this was like literally your first outing, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And are you introducing yourself as Joe, or are you introducing yourself as Terrific Man?
Well, for fun, I did say, hey, I'm Terrific Man, which probably didn't help my weirdo case, so.
Yeah, so maybe you let Terrific Man be like an inside joke. It's not like you're trying to hide from any supervillains that you need to keep your identity from.
No,
right?
well, not yet anyhow.
Oh.
Why bother?
Excuse me?
He doesn't need your jacket, right? It's in the middle of the day.
Look, I know he's not freezing to death. I just figured he could use the extra warmth, all right?
Yeah, but so could you, right? What makes him any more special than you are?
Look, what are you getting at? I'm just trying to do a good deed, all right?
I know, but you don't want him to wake up and start hurling obscenities at you, do you?
No, he's sleeping fine.
Why don't you come inside?
Come inside, why?
I'm not gonna kill you. I just don't want you to wake up your sleeping friend there. Come on inside.
Yeah, what the hell do you want to talk about with me?
I used to be like you. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Come on inside and we can talk about it.
Well, you're lucky I've made it my life's business to talk and empathize with strangers like yourself, so why not? We all gotta die somehow, anyhow.
Come on in. I should probably introduce myself before I creep you out any further. My name is Stroyo, David Stroyo.
Joe Sidewalk, nice to meet you, Mr. Stroyo.
Nice to meet you. Look, I promise you I'm not a threat. I actually make cupcakes for a living.
Oh yeah, cupcakes, eh? And when you're not busy making cupcakes, you're telling naive kids like myself not to help homeless people.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that, but I guess the short answer is, yeah, well, I just am concerned about you, is all. Some of these people, they're beyond saving, but you aren't.
Who said I needed saving?
Maybe saving is the wrong word. How about warmth and compassion and understanding? You seem like a very empathetic person, and I imagine that sometimes you feel like you give more than you receive.
Yeah, that's fairly accurate, but I still believe in giving anyway. I mean, even if I'm not receiving, why not be the change? Why not give to others what I wish that they could give to me?
Well, it's a very noble attitude, but it's altogether impossible, I'm afraid.
Why, have you tried your own stint of helping people who couldn't help you back?
I wasn't thinking about me personally, but my daughter did. She tried. To no avail, but she tried.
What happened to her?
She was found alone, dead on a park bench. Choking was the official cause, but I suspect that she actually took her own life. She was like you. She felt a lot and cared for people, and I think she just finally decided she just couldn't care enough to save everybody and killed herself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. There is no room for pity in a world of apathy. It killed me. For a long time it did, but now I find myself being sort of grateful.
Grateful that your daughter is dead.
Grateful that she no longer has to live in a world of indifference. There is no greater pain than living in a world of indifference.
Maybe so, but I still don't think it's healthy to be grateful that your daughter's dead.
Well, we can't help the way we feel, can we?
No, I suppose not. And I can relate more than you know. My father actually killed himself for similar reasons to your daughter. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
no need for pity, like you said. But it's just I want to help people. I want to show people like my dad that they do matter, that they have a place here, and that's why I help people like the guy outside. I just think people deserve someone to give a damn about them.
I sense a kindred spirit in you. I just want you to take care of yourself, okay?
Oh, I will. Don't worry about me.
What are you writing?
Oh, just a poem. Just kind of a passing hobby, I guess.
Are you a writer?
I am. Yeah. Are you a writer yourself?
Yeah, I'm a screenwriter.
Oh, that's great. That's actually the main thing that I do. Write scripts. Have you written any scripts lately yourself?
Yeah, I've written a bunch. I'm trying to sell one of my scripts to Disney.
Disney. Oh, that's impressive. Well, what's the script about?
It's about 2 Star Wars fans who fall in love in math class.
I love that idea. I'd be happy to read it sometime.
Great. I can send it to you. I've been sending it to all my friends, the script.
That'd be great. Let me just write down the email and you can send it whenever.
Cool. Thank you.
Of course. There you go. Oh, I'm Joe, by the way.
Hi, Joe. I'm Jimmy.
Nice to meet you, Jimmy. Well, good luck with the writing. Yeah, send me whenever. I'd be happy to read it and let you know what I think. So.
I will. I'll send it to you right away.
Sounds good.
Oh, can we get a picture before you become famous?
Before I become famous. Wow, that's wishful thinking, but yeah, I'd love to get a picture with you, Jimmy. All right, to fame and fortune. Perfect.
Awesome.
Great meeting you, Jimmy. We'll look forward to hearing from you. So,
Thank you, Joe.
Have a good day. I still haven't emailed them back yet. I'm trying to figure out the best thing to say while being, kind and constructive, but also honest.
Do you think you can help him improve it?
I'd like to, but I don't know. I think it might be a Joe Gillis, Norma Desmond case.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
Oh, so you do watch movies?
Yeah, I actually went to see it yesterday. My boyfriend took me to the New Beverly to see it. So.
Oh, boyfriend. Oh, well, that's a new development.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. I mean, we just made it official like last week. So.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Bobby.
Bobby, baby, Bobby.
Company?
Very good. You know your musicals. Where'd you meet this Bobby fella?
At school, but we've known each other for like a couple years now. We just recently discovered that we have a different kind of chemistry.
Different kind of chemistry, huh?
I know, kind of a corny way of putting it, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Well, best of luck.
How's Terrificman?
Oh, he's doing fine. Not much different than Joe's sidewalk, full of good intentions, but not really doing much tangible good for anybody.
I think you do more good than you think.
I don't know.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, I guess. I'm just fine.
Are you seeing a therapist of any sort?
I'm too broke for that.
Fair enough.
But I still need someone to talk to now and then, and I'm grateful that you've been able to fill that role a little bit, Jessica.
I'm grateful for you too, Joe. I'm really happy that you came up to me that day. It's nice to be able to associate that area with something good.
Why is the UCLA campus normally hell on earth?
A couple months ago, I was walking around that area and I saw this girl. She was probably about our age, and she was dead. She was dead on a bench, and I later found out that she had choked on something, and I guess no one walking by had noticed in time to save her. I can't, nor would I ever want to imagine what the loneliness felt like the loneliness that I saw in her face, her lifeless face. I wish that someone had seen her, or maybe I had seen her earlier. And it haunted me then, and it still haunts me now, so.
Well, is that why you wanted to become such fast friends with me then?
What?
Saw another lonely young person and wanted to redeem yourself? You didn't actually want to be friends with me as a person.
No, I thought you seemed like a fun person. I wanted to be your friend.
I know. I'm sorry, Jessica. I'm just extra sensitive right now.
Okay. I really cherish our friendship, Joe. I don't know if you believe that, but it's true.
I know, Jessica. Me too. I'm sorry. Are you writing a poem?
No, I'm just doing my homework.
Oh. Okay. Serena?
Oh my God! Hi, Joe.
Hey,
Long
good
time
to
no
see ya.
see.
How's post-graduation life going?
It's good, you know, just doing a lot of modeling gigs.
Oh, very good.
How about you?
It's going okay, you know, just working on my screenwriting and that, and doing part-time jobs to pay the bills. You know how it goes. So.
That's good.
Yeah. I'd love to support your modeling career if you have an Instagram.
Oh,
or
yeah, I'll
something.
give you my handle.
Oh, awesome. That'd be great. I don't know, it's gotta be so terrible dying with nobody to know or care who or where you are.
Yeah.
I just want to know how it happens. I think it's the least I can do to honor his memory and, you know, show that he mattered to someone. Although, now wait a minute.
What?
Did I tell you about that David Stroyo guy I talked to?
I don't think so.
Well, when I gave my jacket to the same homeless guy, I saw this man came outside and he basically yelled at me for trying to help the homeless guy. He told me to come inside and lecture me a bit. You know, I'm Terrificman. I went along with it, thought I could empathize, but I don't know, he just seemed angry that I wanted to help anyone, concerned in his own loving or attempted love, but angry too. And now that I think of it, maybe he had something to do with killing the homeless guy.
I just don't get why he would want to kill a random homeless guy.
Well, I think I might have an idea. He said his daughter, or at least he thinks his daughter, killed herself because she was always giving to people like that, loving them when she couldn't be loved in return. And it got so much, the lack of reciprocity, that she killed herself. And I don't know, maybe Stroyo's got some sort of vendetta against people like that now, people he deems a waste of empathy.
He told you all of this when you met him on the side of the street?
Well, I do have a knack for instantly extracting people's life stories out of them. I mean, I am Terrificman.
Don't get cocky.
I'll try. But it might make sense. Now, he also said that the official cause of death was choking. He doesn't know for sure that she killed herself. In fact, he said that she choked to death alone on a bench somewhere.
Do you think that it might have been...
It's very possible. I mean, I don't believe everything happens for a reason or any shit like that, but I think we're all more connected than we think. Anyhow, I guess the only way to find out if he did have anything to do with it is go chat with him again.
What are you gonna do? You're just gonna ask him point blank?
Well, I've never been particularly good at being point blank. You want to come with me?
Well, welcome back to the kitchen, Joe. I'm glad to see you again. I didn't really know if I would see you again, but I'm glad that you're here.
Of course, Jessica and I were just passing by and thought we'd...
Jessica?
This is my friend. Sorry, I forgot to introduce you too.
Stroyo, nice to meet
She's
you.
a wannabe cynic, kind of like you, so
Okay.
I thought we'd hear some of your life advice, as you give so well.
All right, well, how have you guys been doing today?
Well, to be honest, Mr. Stroyo, we're not doing too well, a little troubled. I was just passing by your place the other day when that very same homeless guy I gave the jacket to that you saw, he was dead. And I don't know how it happened, but it's been bothering the both of us, I have to say.
All right, well, why do you think it's been bothering you?
Tying the loan's a pretty awful thing, don't you think? Especially when no one really knows why you died.
Right, true. But, I mean, when you think about it, there's any number of causes that could have happened. This person could have died of a drug overdose. With these homeless people, you just don't know.
No, very true, very true. Or they could have died by, consuming something toxic that somebody had left by their head while they were sleeping. I don't know, just a random idea.
So you suspect foul play then?
I'm just spitballing here.
Why would anyone care enough about this person to kill them?
Well, maybe it was somebody who used to be kind, somebody who got so tired of empathizing with people like them that it became overwhelming and they didn't want the burden anymore.
Sounds kind of like you.
True, and I wouldn't do anything like that, nor would your daughter have, but perhaps the loved ones of people like us, like your daughter and I, people who care, the loved ones who see the pain that empathy causes us, maybe they would have a motive.
Well, forgive me if I'm wrong here, but I feel like you're pointing the finger at me, and you're in my house, and I find that insulting.
That's fair. I'm sorry to insult you, sir. We just were stopping by, wanted to get your thoughts. Thought you might have talked to the police or something, but we'll get out of your hair. Thanks for your time.
All right. Nice to meet you, Jessica.
I think he might be the anti-Terrificman.
The anti-Terrificman?
Yeah, I mean, the very people I've been seeking out to empathize with, he seeks out to kill because he thinks they're a waste of society's time. Every weird thing he said to me is starting to make sense now.
Okay, what did you have in mind?
I don't know. Maybe we should look for. Now wait a minute. Now, when I found that guy dead on the ground, the homeless guy, he had a half-eaten cupcake next to him. I didn't think much about it at the time, but
You think that he's poisoning cupcakes and giving them to homeless people and killing them?
I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, if you think about it, it's a pretty clever idea. If someone is terribly hungry and they see a cupcake there, they're going to eat it without thinking about, what goes inside, or, it's a pretty good plan, actually.
I mean, I suppose, but how do you prove that?
I don't know. Do you want to wander around the city looking for cupcakes sitting next to homeless people?
Okay. It's a pretty broad scavenger hunt.
Oh, I suppose. I guess I'll think of something a little bit more feasible. Jimmy, hey, good to see you again. What are you doing over in this neighborhood? Or I guess you live around here, don't you?
Hi, Joe.
Hey.
I just like to run around sometimes when I'm feeling sad.
Oh yeah, what are you feeling sad about? Not your script, I hope. I did read it. I just forgot to email you.
Sure you did.
No, really, I read it.
I know you read it, but you didn't enjoy it. My script sucks.
What doesn't, Jimmy? Who told you that?
My friend did. Oh, and so did Disney. They said they had to throw it away because it was unsolicited material.
Ah, Disney's full of shit. They told me that as a kid too when I sent them something. No, listen, Jimmy, your script has a lot of potential. I'd be happy to help you find ways to improve it if you'd like.
No, it's hopeless. I'm a fucking failure.
No, you're not, Jimmy. Now listen to me. I've thought that many times about myself, and it's not true. But look, you've got a lot of talent, and if you just take the time to go through the script, find the characters you like the most, we could find a way to make it really shine. I mean that.
You're just saying that to make me feel better.
No, Jimmy. I'm saying that because it's the truth, and you deserve to hear it. All right. Anyhow, I'll let you get back to whatever you're doing, but good to see you, Jimmy. I hope to. You want to email me sometime this week if you want to work on it?
I'll think about it.
All right. Well, have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Well, hello again, Serena.
Hey, I guess I'm meant to keep running into you.
I guess so. Mercury must be in retrograde or something.
Nah, I've never believed in that crap.
me neither. What are you doing sitting on the dirty Hollywood ground?
I mean, I'm having a picnic with my modeling friends, but I needed some fresh air.
Fair enough. Are they really your friends, do you think?
I mean, they've helped me a lot with my modeling career, but I don't know if that makes them friends.
Worry maybe that they're just helping you so that you help them.
Maybe. But that's how it works out here, you know? Everyone has to be a little bit selfish to survive.
I guess that's true.
I was raped by my uncle when I was in high school, so that kind of made it hard for me to trust anyone. But I really really do think that these modeling guys have my best interest in mind.
That's horrible, Serena. I mean, about what happened to you. But yes, I do hope your modeling friends have your best interests in mind, because you deserve that. You deserve people who genuinely love and care about you.
Thanks, Jess. I think I'm gonna head back to them now.
Sounds good. Nice running into you
Nice
again.
to see you again.
Maybe I'll run into you again sometime.
Yeah, well, Mercury's in retrograde, so anything's possible.
That's right. We'll see ya.
Are you Joe?
Oh yeah. Hi.
Hi. I'm Robin. Jimmy's mom. He spoke really highly of you. I saw you in a photo he was in. He really admired your writing. These are his brothers.
Nice to meet you all. Yeah, I love Jimmy. He's a great guy, and I love talking about his screenplays. He's going to be a good writer. Are you okay?
Jimmy recently killed himself. He always called me every day at 3. It was his daily routine. But the other day I was texting and a few hours went by and I came over to his apartment and I found him dead on the ground. They're still confirming what caused it, but I think he might have intentionally choked on something he was eating. Jimmy was never in the best state of mind.
God, I'm so sorry.
Why bother?
Hell of a lot of people out here today, huh?
Yeah. I'd like to trade places with them.
Why is that?
I'd fit in somewhere.
I can't imagine someone like you having a hard time fitting in anywhere.
So those people over there, they'd agree with me. I don't fit in anywhere.
Say, sitting here on the blanket pondering life is more interesting than all those people sprucing up their Instagrams and shit. What's your name, by the way?
Maura, you're not with some kind of church group, are you?
No, I'm not with any church group, Maura. I'm just an average Joe. Literally, my name is Joe. Who's long ago given up on fitting in anywhere, but is learning that I have my own unique place here, as do you. Look, I know I don't know you, Maura, but I think you're beautiful and kind and deserve to fit in somewhere if you haven't yet. If people cast you away, well, they're missing out. Look, I'll shut up before I sound completely creepy, but I just wanted you to hear that. Anyway, have a good day.
Wait. Thank you.
Of course.
It's not your fault, Joe.
No, I know, Jessica, but I can't help feeling like it is.
Okay, this will pass with time.
Maybe.
You think it was the Stroyo guy?
You really think Stroyo could have killed Jimmy?
I mean, it's a painfully small world. And Jimmy's apartment was really close to Stroyo's, right?
It was, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, maybe Stroyo heard you talking to Jimmy, or he could have just heard how despairing Jimmy was and like try to cash in on it.
I guess Jimmy would fit his list of people who don't deserve to live. Now that you say that, that might make sense. His mother told me that she thought her son had purposely choked to death on a cup. Well, she didn't say it was a cupcake, but if he had eaten a cupcake, if we could prove that, then maybe it was Stroyo. Maybe it wasn't an intentional death at all. We gotta kill this son of a bitch before he kills more people, or at least get the police on his ass.
But we still don't have any concrete evidence.
No, but I think we can get Stroyo to admit to it. He's the kind of guy that likes to do spontaneous things with strangers.
Like kill them?
Well, yes, or just meet up with them. He really wanted to mentor me, Jessica, mentor you too. He really has a strong way of seeing the world. And if we can get him to be vulnerable and he can open up, we pretend like we're listening to his advice, we apologize for insulting him, and then we let him really spill the beans on his whole philosophy, I think we can get him to give us evidence about people he's killed. But I'm not entirely sure, but I think we gotta meet him one more time.
All right, I'm gonna have to bring a pie.
Bring a pie? Why the hell do you need a pie?
Just gonna have to trust me on this one. All right, it's like my form of pepper spray.
All right, whatever you say, Mrs. Lovett, as long as there's no human remains inside.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Have you come to accuse me of more crimes?
No, David, or Mr. Stroyo, we actually we wanted to apologize for the other day. We were a little brash, we know, and but we just wanted to hear your thoughts on the guy dying, that was it. And we would genuinely like you to mentor us, if you'd like, as you somewhat offered. We're a couple of naive kids. We could use your world weariness if you have any wisdom you'd like to share.
Really?
Well, I'm serious.
Okay. Like I said, I felt a kinship with you, so I understand you jumping to conclusions, and that's okay.
I know, jumping to conclusions is a very common thing. I said a similar thing to my friend Jimmy when he told me his script sucked. It was such a terrible conclusion I didn't want him to jump to. Poor Jimmy.
I don't like where you're going with this, Joe. I don't like your tone.
What about it?
You know exactly what I mean about it.
I don't think you're as perceptive, or I'm as perceptive as you give me credit for.
David, if
I think at this point maybe we can refer to me as Mr. Stroyo, okay? I don't like the familiarity that's going on here.
Mr. Stroyo, I just wanted to point out that we aren't talking down to you, we aren't trying to undermine you, it's just that Joe has a particular gift for empathizing with lost souls, and we're just trying to understand why you seem so dead set against that.
You think you specialize in empathizing with lost souls? You think you're some sort of, altruistic superhero? Is that what you think you are? Joan, there is no such thing as true altruism. It doesn't exist. I should know. My daughter, if anyone, should know. She tried, and she ended up choking to death by herself. Trying to help people and not succeeding. People that do not deserve her help. People like your fucking friend Jimmy. Your friend Jimmy, who thinks he's special because he lacks social cues. Because he's writing a screenplay? Are you kidding me? Like the guy that you tried to help on the sidewalk, that homeless guy. Nobody cares about this person. They are wastes of space. But you're not. You're a good person. You try. But you need to understand. Your seemingly selfless desire to help people is rooted in a selfish quest that will ultimately never wind up with real love.
Well, maybe so, Stroyo, but I still think, I still know there are real selfless people out there. Your daughter was one of them, and so was my father.
Yeah, it was real selfless of him to leave you and your mother behind. Talk about real heroism.
You know, Stroyo, I may consider forgiving you for that statement just now if you would let me try one of those cupcakes.
They're not for you.
Oh yeah, something wrong with them?
No, they're just not for you.
Well, maybe they are for me. Maybe I deserve to get poisoned and die just like everybody else.
Did you ever hear back from that prosecutor?
Yeah, I did actually. He seems to have some tangible evidence against Stroyo's crimes now, so that's good news, but we'll see what happens.
That is good. Are you alright?
Am I ever okay? No, I don't know, Jessica. I just keep thinking about what Stroyo said about me empathizing with people just so I could feel better about myself. I mean, he's not wrong. I like to think I have altruistic intentions, but I know that's probably not true, and I don't know, at the end of the day, maybe we all are just selfish, despicable people, and altruism's a myth. Although Jimmy, I genuinely wanted to help Jimmy feel better about himself and the script. I told him it didn't suck, but I think he was smarter than what I told him. I should have just been flat out honest. I think I made him feel worse in the end. And even if Stroyo hadn't gotten to him, he may have ended up killing himself, and then that would have been the second suicide on my conscience. I don't know, Jessica, I think Terrificman has to go away for good. I already tossed out that damn Reese's costume, but I think the whole idea of helping people is stupid. I mean, I do believe that the shields we wield are the swords that pierce us. If we were less guarded about our emotions, more open, we could better help each other. We could make a better place on Earth. But there's also a reason for the shields people put up, and I have to start respecting that and start admitting that maybe indifference is the way to go. Maybe it's healthiest just not to give a damn.
No, you're not giving up that easy. You've helped people. I know you have. Not only as Joe Sidewalk, but as Terrificman. And you're not always going to see the effects of your kindness and your empathy. In fact, most of the time you probably won't ever see it. But that doesn't mean that you stop being kind and empathetic. That's how Stroyo wins. Look, it's okay to feel good about yourself when you do good things. And it's also okay to feel bad about yourself sometimes. All feelings eventually pass. That's why love is not only a feeling, it's a choice. And so you have to continue to choose to be kind and to be empathetic and to help people. Okay, I know that it's helped me in my life. And I know that you don't think this, but it's also helped your dad. And I know he would be really proud of you.
Well, thanks, Jessica. I just wish I could believe you. But...
Thank you.